Hello YouTube, my name is Ankit and welcome to this very first beginning Java tutorial. This programming series will help you learn all the basic concepts for your solid Java foundation, and in this first video we will talk about brief history of the Java language. So Java was started by Sun Microsystems in 1991, and it took over 18 months to develop the first working version. Initially it was named Oak after the oak tree which stood outside the main developer's office, but it was later renamed as Java in 1995, and the first version of Java 1.0 was released in the same year. And Java follows a write once run anywhere principle, which makes it portable and architecture neutral. So to run a Java program, we require something called the JVM, Java Virtual Machine, and if a system has this software installed, Java programs can easily run on it. And this was the primary thing which Java was to be built for. Similarly, in the 90s, internet was growing rapidly and there was a big need for powerful applications to run on the internet, and this was fulfilled by Java. Those applications made by Java and that run on the browsers are called applets. In the past, applets were very popular, but due to many security threats, applets are no more used, and the Java language disappeared from the client side of the World Wide Web, but it still remains as a very powerful language on the server side. Similarly, till this date, many versions of Java have been released with many significant updates. The recent one is Java SE8, which was released on March 18, 2014, and it included many important features such as lambda expressions, and this added a support for functional style programming in Java. The other features are default methods, which added multiple inheritance. Similarly, other changes were also made, and if you want to know more about Java versions, you can visit this link, which will be in the description down below. Now, to understand Java language properly, we must take a closer look at some Java buzzwords. The first one is simple. The term simple comes from the fact that it shares many similarities with C and C++, and most Java developers come from these backgrounds, but it is not necessary to have knowledge of C and C++ to learn Java. Similarly, Java is purely an object-oriented programming language. In fact, except the primitive data types of Java, every other thing in Java is treated as an object. Java is a very robust language. A program written in Java runs on multiple platforms. Similarly, many programming issues are handled by the JDK. It has built-in memory management and garbage collector that makes a developer's job very easy. Also, the JDK is very powerful and it helps to solve many programming errors very early while building the application. Also, the multi-threaded nature of Java helps to make a program do multiple tasks simultaneously, and Java has an easy approach for multi-threading. If you have any programming experience, then you might be familiar with the terms compiled and interpreted programs. In a compiled program, the source code is directly converted to the machine readable form, and the program can run without the need of the source code. But in interpreted language, every time a program is run, the interpreter interprets each line of source code. But the nature of Java is such that it is actually neither fully compiled nor fully interpreted. It is in the middle. A Java program is not directly compiled to the machine code, but it is converted to bytecode, and the JVM acts as an interpreter to run the bytecode. This is the reason Java is so portable because a target system will only need to have JVM to run a Java program. So that was all about these buzzwords. Now let's start a very interesting and important topic, that is use of Java at present. So Java is the primary language for building Android apps. Android OS has more than 80% market share, and you can see how big Java's market is. Similarly, Java is a very powerful language, and in fact it is the first choice of many companies to use as their primary language for server side. In fact, Twitter relied on Ruby on Rails for managing their data, and they realized it was not very much capable to do so. So they switched to Java. Similarly, if you have ever installed Java on your machine, then during installation you may have seen something like over 3 billion devices run Java, and that's not a joke. I'll put a link in the description and you can see the approximate figures of that 3 billion thing. And this includes Blu-ray players, set-top boxes, um, mobile phones, printers, routers, and many more. Similarly, for managing big data for different trading applications and in different financial sectors, Java is used. But there are two very important places where Java's influence is not seen. That is the front end web, and the PC market. So, but those places where Java's influence can be seen is well occupied with it, and due to its high use and big community, Java comes in #1 position in both PyPL and TIAB rankings, and it really never slips down from the top position. So that was all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, don't forget to check other videos in this series. So goodbye.